do we know how much salt we need for this rice? That's a question. Does anybody have the answer to that? How do we know how much salt we need to put? Just figure it out. Yeah, figure it out. But what should the taste be like?
Water. I try to taste the water. When I put the water, I put my mouth. It's okay.
What should it taste like? That's what I want to know.
Like it's salty.
How salty?
Not too much. Like every house has a different.
I'll tell you a trick.
Secret. Okay.
I'll tell you a secret.
The performances are starting.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and add all of our dry spices. I'll tell you. When you put the salt and taste the water should taste like tears. Now tears taste. So you have to salt it based on the taste of the water, not on the salt that the rice takes. Because we are not going to drain out the water in a pulao. If it's a regular basmati rice, you will drain out the water and then you will fluff it up in the steam. If it's a pulao, the water and the starch and whatever it is going to stay with the rice. So when you salt this, you have to know that it should taste like tears.
What kind of salt you use?
I'm using Himalayan pink salt, but you can use any salt that you have. As long as it tastes like tears, you're fine. Right? You know when your boyfriend broke your heart and you went and cried and then you're tasting your tears like that.
That's the one.
Then I'm sorry, you cannot make a good rice. I'm sorry. You won't qualify. Well, I've had many times when I've tasted my tears, so I'm okay. I am going to add a little bit of turmeric for color, some garam masala, which is all of these but ground together after being roasted, and I'm going to add a little bit of coriander seed powder, and I'm going to add paprika. This is not spicy, it's more of just color. It's called Kashmiri red chili powder, which is paprika. Okay, so that's done. If you guys want to go and watch the performance and come back to taste it, I'm happy to hold it for you because I don't want you to miss. This is a dry fenugreek herb, which is also called kasuri methi, and the way you use it is you put it in your palm and you crush it so that you get all of the heat from your palm to release the oils into this. Okay?
Do you make house calls or you lost me?
I do make house calls. It's everything that comes in a masala box. It's nothing out of the ordinary. All of these things, I think, except for the fenugreek, is available in regular supermarkets. It's not rocket science. I don't try to make anything with a million ingredients. Even if you don't have any of this, if you have pumpkin pie spice from last Thanksgiving, just put that in your pulao. I promise you it's going to taste good, right? So there is no right or wrong. Make it work for your family. If you don't like a whole bunch of seasoning, just put the vegetables, the rice, salt, garlic, that's it. It'll work. Okay, so now we are just going to let it cook. I am going to hit it with cilantro. I will cook it completely so that if you want to come back after the performance and taste it, you're welcome to do that. But this is how it's done, okay? Cilantro has gone in, and that's it. And now it's going to cook, so I have to give it that time.
And how long does it take to cook?
If you're pressure cooking it, then the perfect time would be about 4 minutes. But it takes time to come to pressure. If you're cooking it on the stovetop, then you'll see like all the liquid will evaporate. And then you just put it on a very low setting with the cover on top. Don't cover your rice when it's cooking. If it's basmati rice, you cover it after it's cooked. If you're making it in open flame. I'm making it in an instant pot, so I have to cover it. But if you're making it in an open flame, you just leave it like that. It keeps boiling. All of the liquid will disappear. And then you'll see you'll see holes in the rice. And then you just put your tea in there, put a little cover, and put a tea towel. Okay? So you can go and enjoy the performance, come back to taste it. It'll be ready in about, I think, 7 minutes or so. You should be done with the performance. Okay? Listen, I'll say we're the biggest portion, I promise.
We have seen the show.
Sure. So this masala box and the spices are available on my website if anybody wants to order them. My website is queenscurrykitchen.com. All the spices, all the ebooks, spice blends, masala chai, the chai that you're drinking, everything is available on our website. All you have to do is just click it and order it. I ship all over the country. Yes. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I think they don't want you to miss the performance, which is why they told me to hurry up. You're free to go.